So this is the Dice Doctor tutorial, and I'm going to go through his first system, which I am playing, which is going to be a pass line system, which also includes a place betting system for the 6 and 8. Currently I'm playing at a $10 level, so what would happen was each individual roll on the pass line, I would put $10 down, and that's my pass line bet. And then as well, on top of that, I would take odds. So on a 6 or 8, I would take $25 in odds. And so what you have there is a total of $35. And if it's a 5 or 9, I would take double odds. So I would obviously have $20 behind my bet, which would leave me with a $30 kind of starting bet. So the maximum starting bet would be $35. And as per Sam Grafstein, I need to have enough money to go to the table for 10 shooters. So in this case, that would be $350. You have to go with the right properly staked bankroll in order to be an effective player at the craps table. How many times have you gone up there and seen players walk up with $20, $40, $100, even $200 and bet $40 a hand? You know, it's like walking to a blackjack table and playing 3 hands of blackjack and hoping you win. It's not going to happen. So being a qualified shooter is absolutely lesson number 1. On top of that, I am betting on the 6 and the 8. So in each individual hand, I might have, 1 6 and an 8. So let's say the point here is a 5. In this case, I would start my betting with a $10 pass line bet. A $25 odds bet, and then I would also be placing the 6 and the 8 for 12 each. So you have a total on the table right now of the two $12 pass line bets on the 6 and 8, as well as the $10 place bet, pass bet, and the $25 odds bet. So my place betting, my pass line betting, and my odds bet. So a total of $35 here and $24 here for a grand total of $59. So that's what I need to have on each roller at a max. Again, I might not be using that much money on each shooter. There might be a situation, for instance, where the point becomes 6. Excuse me. And at that point, I wouldn't throw down an extra 12 for the 8. So I would only need on that hand 10 on the pass line, 25 odds for the 6, and then I would throw a $12 8 down. So again, you have the 25 here, the 10, and 12, 22 and 25, $47 on that particular hand. And so when I say you need enough money potentially for 10 qualified shooters, because of the way the dice roll out in the game, and again, if you're on a natural run where you're just starting on a pass line bet of $10, placing the 6 and 8 for 12 each, and then parlaying your bets as the shooter continues to roll 7s and 11s, you're using less money out of your starting bankroll. So again, this whole notion of having enough money for 10 qualified shooters, in reality, the value of each shooter may not be a total of $59 invested. On certain hands, at a minimum, you might be investing $22 because you might roll an opening roll natural, which is a $10 kind of stake, and then you need because the point is 6 on the next roll, you need $12 to cover the 8. And then the next roll might be a 6 as well, and that might need $0 on that pass line bet. So again, the minimum kind of stake you need for each shooter would be $22. And I'll lay this out so you understand maybe a little clearly in an Excel spreadsheet. The bottom line is, just so you understand starting bankroll, you need to have enough for 10 qualified shooters at a minimum, and the maximum for that would be the pass line betting that you're starting at and the place betting. You're trying to keep your place betting and pass line betting system at kind of the same level. So that's the reason I started a $10 pass line bet, and my 6 and 8s are $12, because as I press my bets, I kind of want to start them all in the same spot. And so now the question is, when do I make that initial bet? So I want to show you kind of what my starting bankroll looks like and how I run it, and then give you an idea of what that looks like.